Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty Cove. My name's Missy. Today we've got 5 backyard barbecue inspired DIYs. These were super simple, y'all. So simple I'm almost ashamed to call them DIYs. But this video today is part of the 5 Under 5 monthly challenge that Emily at Farm Charm Chic and I put on. We'll talk about that in just a little while. Right now, let's just get right into it. DIY number 1. So for this first one, we are just taking a pack of these 5 favor boxes from the Dollar Tree that I got in the party section, some plastic cutlery, and some paper straws. So the first thing I do is just open up all these little party boxes, party favor, but they're bags really, y'all, but you know. Open all those up. Now I'm going to take one of each of the straws and a knife from the cutlery, and we're going to just secure those all together with just a little bit of Dollar Tree twine. Then we're going to take one of the spoons, one of the forks. We're going to do them in an X formation. We're going to tie a knot around all of these. Y'all, I told you this is so simple. It's crazy. But it's really cute, and you could change this up. I went with a red, white, and blue theme because I was thinking backyard barbecue for the 4th of July, which y'all are seeing this July 5th. But y'all, you know, I still like the red, white, and blue theme. So I just have all those tied together, and I stick them down in my bag. Now, you're going to see me take some... No, I don't, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, I go ahead and make a little bow out of the twine, just a little shoestring bow. I'm going to glue that right to the front. In this bag right here, you can see that there's a little bit of brown craft paper in the bag behind the silverware. But I decided not to do that. I decided to put some napkins in there. So I went to the Dollar Tree, got 2 different sets of napkins. See, you see that brown craft paper. And now I'm just kind of not really rolling them up, just like scrunching them up in kind of a fan. I do a plain blue and then this picnicky red and white one, and that's it. How stinking simple, y'all. But they turned out so adorable. So here I just have them, you know, I just took up 2 different plates from the Dollar Tree and stuck those on there like I would do at a barbecue. How cute. Again, today is part of our 5 Under $5 DIY challenge that Emily at Farm Charm Chic and I host every month. Every month there is a different theme, and this theme for this month is backyard barbecue. And we also have a co-host. We pick a new co-host every month, and this month it is Devin from The Freckled Mom. Y'all, if you have not checked out Emily or Devin, you are totally missing out. These 2 are not only amazing crafters, and they are amazing ladies. So make sure you go check out their channels, and I will also have the playlist linked down in the description box. Okay, DIY number 2. Another super simple one. We're taking one of these hanging decorations from the Dollar Tree, again in the party section, and some of the felt garland. Now, I had to buy 3 packs because I only wanted the red, and they only had 1 in each. 1 red in each. So now I'm just following the directions on how to fluff out this paper garland or hanging decoration, I guess is what it's called, from the Dollar Tree. And they're like little puffs, and they're so cute. But I just followed the directions on the package. Now I'm taking these 3 red pieces off of the garland and some Dollar Tree poster stickers, and we are just going to put BBQ on these. See, super simple. But at my house, you know, I want simple, and this is just something just for a little bit of decoration. So now we're taking the red and white twine that came in this garland pack, and we are going to just thread it through on each one. We do these individually, and then I just glue it onto the back. Now y'all, here I'm using the Dollar Tree hot glue. Yes, it's cheap. It's $1, you know, and you get like 5 or 6 sticks, whatever. But y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing I don't like about this is it is so stringy. But I had ran out of my Gorilla hot glue. So now I am just going to take the hanging decoration. We're going to put a little line of hot glue between two of the pom-poms, and we are just going to glue down that little piece. Do the same thing for all three of these, the B, and the Q. Super, super simple. This did cost about $4 because I did have to go ahead and buy 3 packages of the garland. But you wouldn't have to do that if you wanted to use all the colors that were in there. Isn't that cute? Turned out super cute and super easy. I love it. DIY number 3. Another super simple one, y'all. I'm taking one of these like red, I'm going to call it a candy dish, but it's one of the taller ones from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go through and I'm going to paint it with some Apple Barrel white acrylic paint all over the outside of it. And I do 3 good coats on this because I really want that red to be covered up. I don't worry about the inside, but I do the outside. Again, 3 good coats. Make sure to get really good around the top lip and the bottom. Now we're going to make a super simple bow. We just take some of this red and white checked ribbon from the dollar store, Dollar General. We fold it over on itself and glue it together with some hot glue. Then I take another piece and kind of make it into the tails. Glue that right onto the ribbon on the back side. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut some dovetails in the bottom because this, again, is becoming the tails to our bow. This is about the simplest bow that I can find, and I still don't like my interpretation of bows, but you know, I do. This one's okay for me. I'm just not a good bow maker, y'all. Then I'm just going to scrunch it all together in the middle. Take a piece of white yarn, again, from the Dollar Tree. Almost everything in this video is a Dollar Tree item today. And we're just going to tie a knot, pull that real tight so that stays scrunched up. Tie a knot. Sorry for any background noise. The hubby is home today while I'm trying to do my voiceover, and he is not a quiet person, y'all. So, again, just tie a couple knots in the back, cut that off. Now we're just fluffing up a little bit, deciding where we want to put it on here because I just thought this was too plain and it was missing something. Now I'm going to take one of those chalkboards with the clothespins on the back from the Dollar Tree. We're going to glue that right in the middle. That way you could write on this if you wanted to. I didn't, but I have many uses for this. You'll see in a minute how I'm going to use it for this video. But I also thought I could write trash and put this on my deck and people could just throw random, you know, whatever little things they have in it for trash. Is that not super cute? We just stuck our cutlery bags that we made in it before, and that's how it turned out, y'all. So again, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers. If you're not subscribed and you like farmhouse decor on a budget, Dollar Tree budget, thrift flips from Goodwill and other thrift stores, just upcycled items, then you are definitely in the right place. If you're not subscribed, I would be so appreciative if you would subscribe, and I promise you won't be disappointed, y'all. Don't forget, you can also follow me over on Instagram at craftycove_DIY, where I can get a little more personal. You can also buy me a coffee to support my channel. If you do, you will get a shout out in the next video. My link will be in the description box. DIY number 4. The idea for this came from Emily. I've seen Emily do something at Farm Charm Chic, something similar. Not the exact thing, but something similar with these boxes. So I'm just going to take 3 of these boxes from the Dollar Tree. We remove the insert because we do not use that for this. We will save that though, because in a DIY in a future video, I'm sure we will use those. We don't throw things away here. And we're just going to use some wood glue and some hot glue, and we are going to glue all 3 of these together side by side. Sorry about that angle right there. Once we get all of these glued together, we are going to take some of this lightweight spackling. We're going to fill in these holes on both sides and on the top. We're going to try to get this as seamless as we can. It's not perfect, but I like the way it turns out. This is a reversible piece. That is why I love this. So I'm going to show you how I do it all, but in the final reveal, we're just going to show the part that I would use for the backyard barbecue. So after we get our lightweight spackle all over this and we get it dried really well, I use my heat gun just to kind of speed it up because y'all know I am impatient. We're going to sand this down, and it gets it pretty even. I was really excited about the turnout of this. Now we're going to take some, I can't remember what color chalk paint this is, but we're going to paint one good coat all the way around. Then we're going to take this little handle that I got from either Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember which. We're going to put some white chalk paint on that, and then we're going to scuff it up with some sandpaper. Then I'm going to take this metallic paint and the black chalkboard paint, mix those together, dab it on there just to give it a little rust look, and feather it around this box, but only on one side, because again, this is going to be reversible. Then we're going to take our sandpaper, just sand right over that. Now we're taking some of the more of those paper straws, cutting them down to size. The red and white stars I'm going to use for the end. So on one box, just one section of the box, we measure those out, and I use 6 straws, cut them to make 2 straws out of one. So we get 12 pieces right here on this. Just run a bead of hot glue along the straw and stick it, butt it right up to the next, to the previous straw. Sorry y'all, that was a little hard to say. Here we are doing the last one, again 12 pieces. Now we're going to take these red, white, and blue striped ones and do the same exact thing, only we're not going to have to cut as much because we're using these on 2 of the boxes. We do use 12 of these. I just hold them up to the next straw, cut them down. Then we're going to take another line of hot glue, stick it down the straw, and stick it right there to the box and butt it up against the red and white stars. We do this 12 times because it took 12 straws to do these. Super, super simple. This part of the idea actually came from Kathy at Crafty Kathy. I'm also going to link her YouTube channel in the description box. She did this, used these straws on another project, and it turned out so adorable, and so that's where I got this idea. So again, we just get them all glued down there. Still looks a little plain to me, so I decide to take, oh nope, sorry, we're back to the first side. We are just going to glue our little handle right on there. See, if you don't use this as what I used it for, I thought after I'm done with that, then I can just turn it around and use it as a little planter box because it turned out so cute. Just glue that on there with some hot glue. Now we're back to the red, white, and blue side, which still looks a little plain to me. Sorry, I'm playing a message on my Instagram there, listening to it while I'm crafting. So I take some of these Scrabble letters from Walmart, and I pick out USA. We're just going to glue those right onto our straws. It just looked too plain. I just decided this side needed something else. Again, I know we're past 4th of July by the time y'all see this video, but that's what I was thinking when I did it. Now we're going to take some red raffia, and we are going to make a simple shoestring bow. Y'all, Savannah at Savvy Crafts with Savannah is so great with this raffia, and I had the worst time trying to make this little shoestring bow, but we get it done. So then we're just going to glue it right on our piece, and that's it. Here is what it looks like on the red, white, and blue side with the straws. I just used some more of the cutlery, the straws, and all the leftover napkins to style this up. I think it's adorable. DIY number 5. Again, back to it. Super simple project. We're taking a bag or a pack of these 3 gift bags from the Dollar Tree. These are the paper ones. We're going to use 2 of these. We're going to take our little hole punch here, and we are going to punch holes all through these bags. On the sides, on the bottom. On one of them I only do around the perimeter, but on the other one I kind of do in the middle also. But we're just going to punch these holes through there. We're going to make little like lanterns. We take some more of this natural color raffia, make 2 shoestring bows, attach those to that, and that's it. Look how cute those are. I put some battery operated candles in there, which you can't tell because it's daylight during my pictures. But I think these turned out adorable. Okay, y'all, so here's our final reveal of all of our projects. Again, these were so simple. There was nothing complicated. Almost every single bit of material, except for maybe the ribbon, was from the Dollar Tree. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what your favorite project was. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all come back now. You hear?